Get familiar, my name is Clinton Sparks, and we are here live in Amoeba Music in LA, and I'm about to take you on an Amoeba adventure. Let's go. So there's a lot of albums that have influenced me as a music producer and songwriter and DJ, and there's one album in particular that is the quintessential album that changed my whole perspective on life, how I think about making music, how I think about just living my life, and that album is De La Soul, 3 Feet High and Rising. This is the #1 album that influenced not only my music career, but my life. And when I seen the video and heard the song, Me, Myself, and I, it literally gave me a new perspective on life and influenced me to not care about other people and to be comfortable and okay with being me, myself, and I. BDP, a huge influence on my hip-hop career, but they don't have the album. They don't have Criminal Minded. Because you know why? It's such an important album in hip-hop history. It's probably hard to keep because everybody wants it. But Criminal Minded by BDP was another hip-hop album that really influenced me as a hip-hop DJ and hip-hop producer and just a hip-hop fan. I learned more from KRS-One than I learned from my teachers in school, especially about black history. I know a lot about black history. Thank you, KRS-One. The Biggie Ready to Die album. I don't know who this didn't influence in hip-hop. This is a milestone in hip-hop. I remember specifically being a little kid and being such a hip-hop fan, feeling to myself, and even said to my friends, man, do you feel like hip-hop is like fading away? Like it's not cracking right now? Then all of a sudden I heard a dude with a radio walking down the street one day, and Juicy came on. First listen I heard Juicy, I was like, what is that? Who is that? Hip-hop is back. And in my opinion, this album and Biggie kind of revived and resuscitated hip-hop. It was kind of stale right before this album came out. The actual album is not here, but the band has other music. Weezer, Rivers Cuomo. That guy right there, that guy right there. The lead singer from Weezer was a huge influence on my songwriting. And I like this album too, but Pinkerton was the real album that I had on repeat for a very long time. Here's the main band and main guy that has made me have such an eclectic taste in music and want to make all types of music and make everybody in my circle mad at me because I don't stay focused on one sound. And it's all these guys' fault. Freddie Mercury and Queen. I was heavily influenced by Freddie Mercury from the way he performs, the way he does his harmonies, the way he writes music, the sequencing of their songs. I have a lot of music that's very Queen influenced that you guys have yet to hear, but hopefully with my Iconoclast EP about to drop, you'll start getting hints of it. The intro to my Iconoclast EP is definitely, when you hear that, you can be like, oh, he loves Queen. Oh, man, this isn't what I was talking about, but how can I forget about this guy, Prince? Man, I used to walk around my house playing a broomstick as a guitar, trying to act like I was Prince. I don't know who Prince didn't influence. This is the album that literally made me say, I want to make music. And it was this guy, Teddy Riley, legendary producer from Michael Jackson, you name it. Guy, Blackstreet. Teddy Riley made me want to become a song producer, a music producer. So that's it, everybody. That was my Amoeba adventure. Thank you for hanging out with me. My name is Clinton Sparks. And hopefully by some of the range of albums I showed you that influenced me, showed you why I'm the Iconoclast, why my EP is called Iconoclast, which you need to get familiar with that. If there are some albums that you think I need to get familiar with, then let me know in the comments below and I'll be online checking them out. Get familiar. My name is Clinton Sparks and this is BUZZNET.